Tendon pain that won't go away? Here's how laser therapy is changing the game, all without surgery.
Discover the emotion of victory in motion. Home of knee repair, not knee replacement.
Tendinitis is inflammation of a tendon, and that's usually more acute or subacute, meaning it either just recently happened or it's been just going on for a few weeks or months, okay? Not usually more than 3 months or 6 months, but usually 3 is what we say. And so if it's inflamed, the laser is really cool because you can have certain settings on the laser, and the laser settings are adjustable. I don't want to get too geeky on it, but you have the 905 nanometer, which is more for pain relief, and you have the 808 nanometer, which is more for anti-inflammatory and healing, and both stimulate the mitochondria. Both do increase blood flow, decrease inflammation, stimulate the mitochondria to produce more energy, more ATP, and pain relief. Both do those, but the 905 is better for pain, 808 is better for anti-inflammatory. So we would set the settings more to have that 808 more prominent, and we would set the settings for more anti-inflammatory if we're dealing with tendinitis. You still want to increase blood flow to the area, but maybe, if it's swollen already, you don't necessarily want to increase a ton of blood flow to the area if it's an acute injury. So you might not necessarily set it for that as much. You definitely might want to set it for more pain relief because tendinitis, especially acute, can be very painful. And so we can adjust the settings, and then you always want to stimulate the mitochondria. I don't care what, stimulating your mitochondria in your whole body is like the mitochondria are your powerhouse. Like if your cells aren't working right, you're not working right. So you always want to stimulate those mitochondria, and both wavelengths do that. And so that's if it's a tendinitis. If it's a tendinosis, meaning the inflammatory process has kind of burned out and the healing process has stalled, and we want to restart the healing process, okay, then we do want to set it probably less for pain because usually the tendinosis, it's annoying, etc., but it's usually not as painful as an acute tendinitis. If it is, you can set it for more pain, but we want to definitely set it more for increasing blood flow to the area and restarting the healing process. And so stimulate the mitochondria, increase the healing process, and increase the blood flow. So that is how the laser works, and it's amazing that it does it with no needles, no shots, no side effects. It's very, very safe. It's been cleared by the FDA since 2009. We've had lasers since 2017. And we have the most cutting edge, up-to-date lasers as well now.